and then we can go around the table if you want. So, what a privilege to be here for your 90th birthday. So,
Thank you.
toast,
You're here.
toast to you.
Yeah.
I'll second that.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the day.
Ching
On
ching.
the day.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Dan.
Yeah. You want a drink?
Cheers to you.
Here.
Happy 90.
Oh, she's coming.
Oh, you don't
That's all right.
Yeah, you gotta have something.
Okay.
I got chin chin.
No, it's fine.
Chin chin.
I find that I can digest my food as well if I drink with
Do you want
with the food.
90 more?
Yeah.
Yeah, I asked him today, I said, did you ever think you would make it to 90? He
I
said, I
thought-
never really thought about it.
You know, I wanna just, as long as we have an opportunity, as long as I have an opportunity to say something, I was thinking about my survival. And at 8 years old, I was kicked in the stomach with a horse. And to my mother, who sat with me for 6 weeks while I recovered from pneumonia and an infection, and that was my first survival. The second one was I had a .30 caliber rifle. I was on a ship, we were ready to go to Japan. And my second savior is President Truman, who decided that he would end the war with the dropping of the atomic bomb. So that was my second survival. And they predicted that a million Americans would die as they made their invasion of the final assault in Japan. And then the next one was a survival from what?
The accident.
Well, no, he had the prostate cancer,
Prostate cancer.
Heart
And,
attack.
and then
Oh,
open
wait.
heart surgery.
and then the other one
The heart attack,
was
right?
the Mayo Clinic helicopter
Yeah.
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
I faded
You were
out of the
there, yeah.
picture and they shocked me back to light, and all of a sudden the lights
times.
came on. I said, "What happened?"
times.
Well, you were
Two
out of
times,
it.
yeah.
You were out of it.
2 times.
And then the last one is to my family, and especially my wife, who saw brought my recovery from that bicycle accident. So, but I wanted to kind of end my story
Mom, you were a lot of it.
on this amazing woman that has been beside me since 1947. And I've got to tell you about that because you don't know about it. I was not interested in a woman, but my sister invited me for a free meal. And she had invited the group of working women from Moorhead to this dinner party, and I was the only man. And you know, I was a sophomore in college, and I was intent on finishing in 3 years because I thought I'd wasted a year in the military. So I wasn't looking for a woman, but here was this blonde, and I hooked a ride home to Felton, and I thought, how can I get back to talk to that blonde? Because she was pretty special. And so I found out that she was a a legal secretary for a developer in Moorhead. And I got her telephone number, and she said, well, there's going to be this military welcome home at the armory in Moorhead. So I said, well, could I meet you there? And I don't know if she had another date, but she did come. She did come to this armory, and I had my Navy uniform on, and which
Sealed the
you
deal.
probably have got at one time or had, and then The second time I remember was I had gotten a 38 Ford, and it was kind of faded out from standing in North Dakota sunshine, and I painted it black, put white sidewalls on the tires, and drove to her farm. And I'll never forget, as she came out of this house in her yellow dress, and I thought of the song. There she stands in the sun. Is she something to see? I know what I like, and I like what I saw, and I said to myself, that's for me. Anyway, you know the rest of the story. You know, Dan was our first child, and when 10 months after we were married,
He was born.
Just barely.
Oh, really? You want to tell about that?
we rushed her to the hospital in Fargo. When I went through a red light.
How old were you? 19?
1948.
20.
1948.
Wow.
No, you were married in 48.
49.
49, you had Danny.
Yeah.
And then 16 different houses, including this one.
We lived in.
Really?
This is the 16th house she has made a home. We've lived in 10 different communities, including this one. And of course, our 6 kids came along, you in 1955, and you were a survivor because
57.
Yeah, you had all kinds of issues.
Yeah.
I had all kinds of problems.
No, I mean that strangulated hernia.
So anyway,
and
this
what
is-
she had to
I'm
deal
a
with
survivor.
that.
Actually, still am.
Yeah.
You had
No,
to
no,
take
no,
care
no.
of
I was referring to
All right, I gotta
what she
stop
had to deal
filming.
with as a mother.
Look at that.
Dude, he's in
Give me
there.
that one.
As a mother.
Well, anyway,
with
this
your
is to
issues.
the Naples 9-0.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
it
cheers.
really is
Woo!
a
Oh.
spectacular
Happy
woman.
birthday!
Happy birthday.
Fantastic
Yeah.
woman behind the great man.
Yes.
Always a
that's
strong
right.
woman behind every successful
Absolutely.
man.
Always.
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 Mm-hmm.
Oh,